Because of the following special program, the Waltons will not be presented this evening.
Good evening. You are about to see...
I'm here to say a word about a show you're about to experience. It's about life, not how to live it, how to enjoy it.
It's a great feeling to be bicycling and just, you know, having the wind in your face. It's just a very free feeling.
4-H shows you how to get out of your shell and come alive again. My whole family has noticed the difference.
I believe life should be fun, but it can only be fun if you feel good.
But I felt so great.
I think I enjoy everything a little more now, just because I feel so great.
You can transform your life starting today. We will make your dreams come true together.
Look for the Mike Douglas Show, weekday afternoons at 3:30.
Enjoy the fun and surprises as contestants demonstrate their remarkable talents, sometimes inviting the celebrities to join in.
So let's ski with Buddy Hackett, swing with Elliot Gould.
Where else can you make tons of money, drive around in a convertible, and get lots of sun and have fun and meet interesting people?
I want to psych you up to live life to the max.
What do you think of when you think of Corvettes?
I'm enthusiastic because it works. It's the truth. Don't just think about getting started. Get started today.
You didn't come home last summer.
I was in jail. You got a great body. Look, honey, there's your ring.
Excuse me, but could you watch where you drop those cigarette ashes?
Ain't it the truth?
When you smoke true, you get all the flavor and the filter too.
This could be very dangerous.
And exciting.
Robert Reed in Operation Runaway. After the Hanna-Barbera Happy Hour.
Well, here we are, Bonnie, surrounded by all these wonderful Hanna-Barbera characters. Boy, you've got to be kidding. Take a look at that nose. Well, like I said, it's a very...
Hi, I won $1,000.
$10,000 coming up. This is it.
This is it, yeah!
Feeling better tomorrow on News Center 4.
My name is Win. There was a time in my life when I wasn't a winner. I was lonely, depressed, and broke.
You get depressed. That's when I dial a joke. There's nothing like a good laugh to raise your spirits.
Vampires do not seek to do the Johnny Carson show.
Hi, sweetie. Need a hand?
Fuck off, you fucking fruit.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Oh, yeah?
One of the beautiful things in life, the beautiful music of WGAY, 99.5 Stereo FM, 1050 AM.
But at least I can take my jacket off without feeling so self-conscious about it.
Take off your coat, America. Take off your coat.
I can take off my coat with confidence.
Disco Dangers on News Center 4 at 11.
You know, I had this fear of being trampled to death in a disco.
I'm not just some idle drunk from around here. I don't drink, actually. I'm soaking my fingers. Made a disco mistake number one. Dropped my car keys in the middle of the dance floor. Got it with some spike deals right here.
Learn the hottest disco steps at home with the Let's Disco Book It album, the complete disco dance instruction system.
This will not turn you on at all. Is it getting to you, baby?
You're gonna probably want to get out and boogie once in a while, dancing.
What is dancing?
Once inside, you begin to understand the attraction. For a disco to be a disco, you need a very heavy bass beat. The music has to have a hook. A hook is an easily recognizable theme or musical phrase, something as simple as, I love you.
Dazzling. It's futuristic. It's the nutsiest, gutsiest, goofiest, spoofiest, singing and dancingest movie of the year.
Child world, let's take a look and see.
I'm Peter Panda.
Child world, everything a toy store should be.
Bachelorette number one. I hope you're pretty, delicate, know how to cook, a million laughs, a little sexy, and generally know how to make guys happy. In what ways do you hope I'm just like your dad?
I want you to be like my dad because he's a doctor and I like
people who operate, and I hope you operate with me a lot.
Dad! The doctors are here. We'd like to examine your bones.
Once again, it's my pleasure to introduce my 6-year-old daughter, Pierre, which she will perform the wedding of the painted doll. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
My daddy's toy Gimbals is having the biggest assistant buyer's day sale ever.
My guys don't work on commission, so it doesn't cost me to be nice.
Here's Jim Coyne, a nice guy in a tough business.
If you want to buy audio equipment, come to Soundchimp and we'll show you why. If you want to buy techniques, we sell it to you, no hype. That's why my customers always feel fantastic.
Jim Coyne Sound Chambers.
In another city, a gallery broker found a good house for a family near a school with a good wrestling coach. Now that's service.
Me? I'm just a humble bartender.
Catch Dance Fever with Frank Zappa tomorrow night at 7:30.
And now it's Kicks with your host, Jeff Kutash.
Hey, hi, welcome to Kicks. I got my sidekicks with me tonight, and we're going to get all our kicks, because the kicks are on us. And a fabulous dance machine will kick up their heels for you tonight. And the latest kicks anywhere to put some kicks in your life, and we know we're going to put some kicks in their life.
When you become senile, you won't know it. Tomorrow, of course, is the big one. St. Patrick's Day, we're going to bring you 3 cheers for the Swedes.
Seniors complain of young people who do not understand them or their accomplishments.
Looking for something festive for the holidays? Your participating Carvel ice cream store has these beautiful ice cream cakes for the holidays. Tom the Turkey, Priscilla and John, the lovers who never did find Plymouth Rock, and then we have Dumpy the Pumpkin.
Josh Howell with Senior Disco, coming up tonight at 11 o'clock with the Eyewitness News team.
All of this at a time when science is assuring young Detroiters they can live much longer than their parents.
The trick is science.
But now an incredible secret allows him to master anything. The ultimate imposters.
Christy McNichol and Linda Lavin are growing up together. Like Mom, Like Me, a very special movie.
He was born in Berkeley 52 years ago, and his mother, Mrs. Joan Downey, threw out the first pitch of his new season.
Hey, Corvettes has changed.
That's what the other Corvettes is all about. Today's top looks at Corvettes' everyday low prices.
Hey, change me. Change me. This is great.
The rich look of velour in autumn colors.
What happened? Oh, boy, I forgot to get dressed.
Oh, boy, I forgot to get dressed. Oh, everything's all mixed up.
The idea is a very smart one. At Sears, you buy each piece separately, then put together the outfits that suit you. The patterns, the solid colors all work together handsomely.
When you've got it all at Casual Corner.
The strongest indigo denim Levi's has ever made. Imagine stronger Levi's. And Duraplus really controls wrinkles and shrinkage, so his jeans look great and fit great. Levi's new Duraplus. Tough pants for tough kids. He's out, but his pants are safe.
They look cleaner. And I'm very particular about my clothes.
I see that he does care about it, even though he's never talked to me about it.
I've got a riddle, if you know what I mean. What's sticky, sticky, sticky yet clean, clean, clean?
Cleaning up the sludge after the Oscars.
Sticky on the paper, clean on your hand. It's quick, it's easy and fun to use. Dennis and Glue Stick in the rainbow tube.
On the next All-Star Anything Goes, you'll see the classic rival between the house and the mouse as the cast of Little House on the Prairie takes on a team of Mouseketeers.
You know, Cindy, sometimes men and boys have a very difficult time believing that women are as capable as they are.
But that's not fair.
No, it isn't.
Oh.
Come on, Ernie. She won the race. You're just been out of shape because you were beaten by a girl.
And I'm going to try to win for all the guys around the world who feel as I do, that the male is king, the male is supreme. I've said it over and over again. I still feel that way. Girls play a nice game of tennis for girls. But when they get out there on a court with a man, even a tired old man of 55, they're going to be in big trouble.
Miss, I'm going to let you off with a warning this time, but you ought to be more careful. You're a beautiful girl.
Am I to understand you're not giving me this ticket just because I'm a woman?
I collect stamps. I know that someday my kids will enjoy stamps as much as I do.
That's why it's the greatest right sale on earth.
Grandma, hey, Grandma, Chris answered my letter. I'm going to know more about teeth than anybody in my school. See, they're incisors. That's what it says in my letter.
Right, Coach?
Right, Dick.
That's my kind of coach.
There's only one thing we don't get, Dick. Why are you wearing that funny golf hat?
Live from the New Orleans Theater of the Performing Arts, it's Super Night at the Super Bowl.
Super Night at the Super Bowl. Super Night at the Super Bowl. Super New Orleans, Super Talk. Super Night, it's the Super Night.
What super song are you going to play for this Super Bowl crowd this Super Bowl evening?
On Sports World, horse racing on ice.
Billy Crystal, as he recently paid a special tribute to Muhammad Ali.
I don't feel like doing the things I want to do.
What you doing, Dad?
Got chapped lips out on the boat.
Something manly and fresh.
First base.
In fact, he came back last year, then was fired for having decked a marshmallow salesman in a saloon in Bloomington, Minnesota.
I never have to ask around to know what's right for me. I like my fun, I like my friends who keep me company. And when I need some cooling down or picking up, you see, there's no need to wait, it tastes just great. Milk's the one for me. I don't have to think about what to drink, 'cause milk's the one for me. Milk's the one.
Well, who baked those marvelous cookies? I did.
What's yum yummy for you and your kids? It's the Dunkin' Imperial Yum Yum Yo-Yo when you buy Yum Yum Burger King French fries.
That's kind of funny looking. McDonald's hash browns may be a little funny looking, but they sure taste great with your favorite breakfast.
Cheese piled high on really good dough. I'm a pizza taster and I ought to know.
Saturday night, an amazing 19-year-old farm girl from Kansas who has convinced me she has psychic powers.
Cindy, sometimes you have to listen to your own inner voices and let them be your guide.
You're right. I realize that now.
So what's one thing you'd like to express?
That I received flowers.
Okay, how did that make you feel?
Very good.
And that's what we'd want you to start with. I feel very good getting those flowers. Why don't you just do that and say that?
I feel very good getting those flowers.
Yeah, just do it. Just say that again.
I feel very good receiving those flowers.
And how does that make you feel, just that tiny little bit?
Well, elated.
Yeah.
Monday, we'll have Fashions by James Riva, actress Jean Stapleton, and a look at life after death.
Vincent Van Gogh. Is there something, a one-man show called Theo, right?
You're funny this morning. Yeah, it's a show called Vincent.
It's a ghost story.
If you'll notice, until now I have scrupulously avoided the Grim Reaper.
How's your family?
My boy is starting college. My wife has been dead for about a year. I was married. My wife was killed in a car accident.
Ever since my wife died, I've just gone no place.
Mrs. Alvarado won a lotto fortune on her first try. So could you. I got a lot of customers winning lotto, but 700,000?
We're in the money. We're in the money. Money, 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 money.
Wow. Did I need money?
Can you remember having extra money? Money to spend as you pleased?
Maggie, I'm a very rich man. I have everything in life I could ever want.
You're really the richest man in the world, Mr. H. It must be sweet having all that money.
It's better to be rich.
Then I discovered how to make my dreams come true.
Having all that extra money could make you feel like kissing somebody. Maybe you'll say.
You made a believer out of us.
I believe it.
Doug Bruckner's money-saving market basket report. Weekdays at 5:30, 6, and 11.
Call us for a loan that's right on target. U.S. Home Loan.
Look, you just picked up $500,000. Now, think about the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
You'll catch the fever at Potamkin with 1979 Cadillacs. Like this Eldorado, Potamkin lease priced at an incredible $189 a month. Get Cadillac fever over the Seville.
I not only received material things, but I felt so great that I put my secrets in this record album.
Brand names tell you what you're buying. In clothing, it's not advisable to buy a garment that has no brand label. It's not advisable to buy a garment if you've never heard of the name.
Jordan shoes. Zena is you. If you're a woman, just right for you.
Thank you for the truth you let me sing. Sonny was so true. I love you.
I was your local Atlantic dealer.
Well, now we have a surprise for you.
Art Hindle stars in Clone Master tomorrow at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
You know, you have to learn who to talk to and who not to bother with. They didn't look like nerds. Of course they were. Listen, Dina, we got to teach you how to recognize a nerd fast, or you're going to be in real trouble.
Understand and remember more of everything you read, even highly technical material.
A booklet that could change your life. It talks about today's computer industry.
One person very simply can perform data processing, word processing. Who knows what the future holds?
Hey, you hold this, pour it right in the middle. Come on.
Right in the middle?
Pour all of it in the middle.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. Pour the whole thing. The whole thing, right. That's more water than you expect any diaper to hold, right?
Right.
How about that?
Oh.
Huh? Are you wet?
No.
No?
Then on Dallas, Pam threatens to expose Sue Ellen's scheme to buy a baby.
I gotta stop you. Hold on to you.
And the electronic self-timer lets us get into our own pictures.
Give him a smile.
Introducing the easiest color burst ever. Just aim and shoot.
The fun side of John Newcomb. That's what I was shooting for. That's why I was shooting with sharp shots.
Oh. What you writing, Dad?
Mistakes.
You need a pen that erases.
Pens don't erase, dear.
Eraser made erases.
Erases?
Now there's a ballpoint pen that does the unbelievable.
Seafoods are more appetizing than ever before when surrounding ornamental ice.
I love seafood. By the way, if you love seafood too, come with me.
You'll appreciate the difference real quality can make. It is something else.
Simply fill mold with water, freeze it, and like magic, ornamental ice. Ornamental ice adds elegance to any table.
We stock wine barrels, barrel clocks, barrel mugs, and much more. Visit the Barrel store in East Rochester for a barrel full of Christmas gifts at factory outlet prices. This Christmas, shop the Barrel store.
Everybody's talking about toy shopping at Kitty City.
I'd like to have my choice of what I'm going to buy, and here I can have that choice.
For me, the choice was obvious.
Here, they've got a selection. You want an electronic toy, you don't have two to choose from. You've got 102 or whatever.
Mattel's Drowsy Doll, Circus World's special price.
Henry Winkler is Jack Dunn, and wherever he goes, people are taken with him.
You could win this midget Grand Prix.
You know, I like being tall. Know why? Why? Because people look up to you.
Short people got no reason. Short people got no
reason. It's stupid. It's a joke, Harry. Coming up, Barry Manilow.
And a look at the sensational Sex Pistols.
Rock.
I'll trade anything you got in your closet for a... You got a musical instrument, I'll trade it for a stereo. You got a stereo, I'll trade it for a musical instrument.
Take 3. 3 tablets? No, Anderson 3.
My sinuses feel like a mattress, overstuffed.
So what do you take, Mr. Grayson?
Sometimes aspirin, sometimes capsule.
Would you believe Dristan relieves as many sinus cold miseries as aspirin and time capsules put together?
What's with the big box? No matter what you got in the closet, bring it in. I'll offer you cash for it. I'll give you a dime or two. We gotta focus everything in my face, because that's most important.
Not the nephew, but
Done needs one.
another winner. You've done it. Congratulations.
If I were to chase felines, maybe you could call me a catter. If that were plural, that would be catters. If I were to pursue canines, right? You with me? Then maybe people like me you would call...
Dogger. Los Angeles Dodgers.
The Los Angeles Dodgers, right.
Then a world premiere movie.
Those girls are the hottest thing around. Every guy's secret fantasy. I want you to get the inside story.
The movie that tells what it really takes to be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
George attributes his strength to weightlifting. Of course, he does look silly going to class carrying a fat co-ed under each arm.
You said there were new foods in the new Weight Watchers program. Can you give us an example?
How about a juicy cheeseburger, or a milkshake made with real cocoa, or even a bologna sandwich, or watermelon?
This is my kitchen, and I really love it. It even has enough space to do my exercises.
As you watch me right now, I'm reducing my risk of heart attack because I'm using the incredible Dynavit.
I'm really proud of the way my body is shaped up, and I've gained a lot of confidence in my appearance, too.
Give Dynavit's computer your age, your weight, and sex, and Dynavit calculates your energy output, monitors heart rate, shows calories worked off, and controls your exercise.
Be overweight, but look great. Full figure, gals. Don't miss this.
And on Fantasy Island, a high school wallflower gets revenge on the class bully by blossoming into a beauty.
Why can't I just stay with you?
Because I'm a snake.
When I was Susan's age, I didn't look as beautiful as she does. I was a lump, and everyone knew it.
The decals are pretty, aren't they? They're bright and nice to look at. But they're there for another reason, too. They're there to let you know that that is a very dangerous exit. I know what I'm talking about because September the 8th, 1970, I walked through a plate glass door.
Oh, I didn't think I was very pretty then. I was different. My eyes were too big, and my nose was real flat, and my mouth was just all over my face, and my ears stuck out.
You know, the first thing we've got to start doing is narrowing the gap between us and special people.
They were two very special people.
They're not normal.
But the world wasn't ready for their special kind of love.
Rodney would not have been a discus thrower in ancient Greece. He's at the Calvin Presbyterian Church of Detroit, practicing the discus throw. Competitive sports are part of the American lifestyle. Now they're part of Rodney's. Oh, by the way, Rodney, like most athletes, enjoys taking time out to talk with the ladies.
The sooner we'll stop all of the discrimination and the abuse that is often heaped upon people who are different.
True, but I can't help detect a condescending attitude in your questioning.
Reach out and touch someone. Reach out, call up and just say.
I just tripped over the most beautiful girl in the world. I gotta talk to her again. No, what I gotta do is get her into some kind of an adult conversation. What would Jerry?
What's so funny? He's trying to get up the nerve to talk to some dreamboat he just met. Come here.
I mean, after you get to know Johnny, you realize he's different from the other guys.
Yeah, especially the ones we know.
Anyway, it's kind of hard for Johnny right now, because he's got the team to think about. But after the state meet's over, I think you're going to be seeing a lot of Johnny and me together.
I wonder when Johnny's birthday is.
What?
I think you're terrific.
You're pretty terrific yourself.
The Bums play Cupid when a lovesick Russian soldier jumps ship, Monday at 11:30.
What's wrong with just saying hello? Walk right up to her and say,
Hello!
hello!
Hello! Hello! Hello! I just discovered common sense.
If you've been traveling along reading slow, you don't know what speed reading is.
You remember quite a bit more than when you read the regular way.
It's helped me in school. I can get sleep on finals weeks instead of staying up all night. It has brought my grades up substantially.
Besides learning to read fast, I also learned how to take notes.
On the college boards, it helps a lot.
Come and increase your reading speed as much as 100% in one free lesson.
I had a good checkup. Only one cavity.
Terrific.
How'd you do it? Only had one cavity.
A good checkup. Crest worked.
Crest can't promise everyone just one cavity, but we can promise most people good checkups.
We English just love
T. T. 100. 100 T.
Person.
100 T. 100 T? Andretti? Mario Andretti?
From the public's reaction to Texas to a disco for women only.
You get turned on.
Kate joins a sex therapy group looking for answers to a murder.
Dan's got to nail the killer of the hottest porno kings in Vegas.
Wet your whistle.
And next, it's an open invitation when Richard Dawson hosts Playboy's roller disco and pajama party.
Irwin Shaw, John Updike, and the next page have a woman with breasts the size of Ethiopia staring at you. That, to me, is my concept of a literary magazine.
Lovely ladies with big personalities.
Starsky and Hutch take a swingers haven by storm in a special 2-hour premiere.
Welcome to Playboy Island. I'm your doorman.
It's a vacation in paradise.
The pleasures of Hefner's Paradise are explored by Peter Lawford and Bill Cosby.
Well, here we are again, sports fans. This is this man's place for swimming.
Hey, Cos, how do you turn on the jacuzzi?
Why, by showing him a female jacuzzi.
The Barrel Store, this area's distributor of Redwood hot tubs.
Sorry, Buttercups. I'm taking off to the South Seas. Someplace where the girls don't wear no tops.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna take it easy.
Oh, my God. Come on, Terry, give it back.
Oh, this machine's hot.
A man who has given almost as much pleasure to the American teenager as the back seat of a '56 Chevy.
Couldn't you take one of your patients?
You want me to go to jail? I'm a child psychologist.
I know that. Don't they ever grow up?
And that's why each time I see a little girl of 5 or 6 or 7, I can't resist the joyous urge to smile and say, thank heaven for little girls. For little girls get bigger every day.
This new French perfume for my wife.
Diaphragms are just plain awkward.
I don't know why you're making such a production out of this.
Listen, I just took a magazine test and it proves that I'm at the all-time high in my female sensuality.
You may not believe this, Barbara, but I haven't had any experience.
Did you see how she was coming on to you?
Really? Coming on?
Come on, ladies. Without me, you'd be bored stiff. You like the glamour I provide.
He is not ready.
I'm telling you, he is.
He isn't.
He is.
He isn't.
He is.
I'm so confused.
Does the lady have a secret? Not anymore. A machine that measures emotions gave her away. Jim Peck hosts a game where husbands and wives learn the truth about each other with the machine that can catch you in a lie. The hot seat.
What is your most romantic moment?
Who taught you about sex education? I guess I learned it with the first man I made love with, and I thought it was, in fact, I thought it was just one thrust, and that was it. And I thought it was all kissing, and it was over, and I threw up solidly for about a month. Oh, yeah. And was very, very sick and running to the bathroom every 2 minutes. I couldn't get my own underpants on without standing on one foot and sort of sticking my toe out and wheeling up the leg until like that, and then I could get them on. I don't feel deprived in any way. I don't think that was, I think that's quite common, though, is it? Am I weird? No.
Gentlemen, what 2 words will your wife say best describe you in the lovemaking department lately?
Great. Out of sight.
Okay, great and out of sight. That's more than 2 words, isn't it? Doug?
I'd have to say hot and nasty.
You would?
Yeah, that's a little hectic.
Okay, yeah. That's right. Jeff?
After being through what I've been through with Linda, I would say complete satisfaction.
I don't want any special treatment because of my sex.
Doctor, with your looks, if you don't want any special treatment from men, I think you'd better enter a convent.
His staff, his kids.
First time I ever saw sparks fly from jam.
His honor. Premieres Thursday.
Have you ever been sexually harassed on a job?
No.
Yes, I have.
I bet you have.
Neat gets Carol's legs smoother.
Neat gets Debbie's legs smoother.
Neat gets Joyce's legs smoother.
Smoother than before.
Patty's legs feel smoother with Neat. I volunteer for more tests.
Pardon me, could you tell me what brand pantyhose you're wearing?
A man who started out with a mere handful of Ramalama ding-dongs and built them into an empire.
My favorite, prune-flavored ding-dong.
Now the children shout and sing, and everyone loves ding-a-ling.
Who's got the best darn yo-yo in the whole wide world?
And more? I'm sorry I sat on your face.
That's all right, Julius. I do it all the time.
Hey, Benny, how'd you like me to shake up your mouth?
Here?
What are you doing?
You said you threw your back out. I was putting it back in. I'm a chiropractor.
If you're a working guy or girl,
Feast with the Friends of Belle Isle.
Just look at that beef.
our customers are eating better
the old-fashioned butcher shop way.
Think about this. 300 pounds of food, including this full-size freezer for home or apartment. Ex-Navy man and father of 3 tells us,
the 909 lets me eat meat more often.
And the price on these Oscar Mayer wieners, unbelievable.
I am asking you for just one bite of that chili dog. Please, son, just one bite for your mother.
Just in time to take your brother to swim practice.
Why can't you take him?
I'm busy. Eric is teaching me a new stroke.
Did you tell Eric that you've been stroked by experts?
Stop shaving. It's better to get stroked in the morning.
If it doesn't shave you, it strokes you.
I'm gonna get stroked like this every morning.
Bernie's been leaving the house with a smile ever since he started getting stroked in the morning.
Fred, marriage agrees with you.
Well, he really got stroked this morning.
Don't shave, get stroked in the morning.
Hey, you better start using my razor, too.
Oh, come on, there.
Hi, McDonald's has good news. With scrambled eggs and sausage, or an Egg McMuffin, or hotcakes and sausage, you get a Gillette Good News disposable twin blade razor free.
Good thing it's a twin blade with that tough beard.
Come on, dear.
Free Good News razor.
We do it all for you.
Do you need an extra bathroom?
I was talking to a psychiatrist. He told me that they use the Brady Bunch so much in treating disturbed children because they talk about the show so much. It's amazing.
Well, you have a pop album. You're going to sing a song after this?
Yes.
And now that you're here, wouldn't you like to see some magic?
Not particularly.
And now my dream begins to take shape.
All right, are you ready? I'm going to count to 3, and I'm going to try and make you disappear.
Okay.
Y'all ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. He's gone. See, that was pretty spectacular.
Unusual people who say they can do some pretty unusual things. Channel 2 newsbreaker Lloyd Kramer, when it comes to covering the unusual. Quick as you can say newsbreaker. He's there and on the air.
He's the marvelous magical Burger King.
It's the Duke of Down.
All these rug and room deodorizers.
Which one do I buy?
You need Wizard. One sniff will tell you why. Wizard is the one to buy.
Wizard?
I like Wizard's fragrances.
Wizard has fragrances you love. Just one sniff will tell you why. Wizard is the one to buy.
Aquavelva's great musk. It lasts from dawn until dusk. Musk from Aquavelva.
The last thing I want to think about is my underarms.
A few years ago, I thought that I was going to end up looking like this.
By the end of 1977, she had attained all that any girl could ask for. Fame, fortune, and a relationship with Cary Grant.
Dart's got it with great values on just what you need. Like Farrah Fawcett shampoo or cream rinse conditioner by Fabergé with protein and vitamins to enrich your hair.
They, like me, are convinced that nutrition is the best thing for your hair.
I was flat till I went fluffy.
I was flat till I went fluffy.
The result? Bigger, fluffier popcorn. Miss Breck hairspray weighs less on my hair than this feather. That's right. Featherlight holds right.
What's happening?
A natural explosion from Afro Sheen. It gets rid of tangles and leaves your fur fuller and fluffier.
The new Afro Sheen Blowout Kit.
It's a pistol. It's a comb. It's a blast.
It's a brush.
It's powerful. It's fast. It's a
your hair and we'll go.
It is comb.
New beer-enriched shampoo, Body on Tap, gives your hair super body, super hold.
Brewed with 1/3 real beer.
Wow.
But don't drink it.
It's the beer shampoo that does it in 3 bodybuilding formulas. On tap.
Our children learn how we really feel about drinking from what we do, not from what we say.
Here you are, you two. Sprinkle that over your livers.
Trans-American Airlines offers you a complimentary cocktail to celebrate your first flight.
Oh, cocktails. That's not a bad idea, Robinson. I think I'm going to have one.
All right.
Aren't you going to have any?
I guess not.
Peter, so far, you've played 17 games very successfully. You have defeated 12 opponents. And, of course, you've won 2 cars and a grand total of $69,100 in cash and merchandise. And do you realize that if you defeat 3 more opponents, you'll win a 3rd car? This could go on and on and on.
Alex Trebek is back with the new High Rollers.
500 struggling artists are showing an all-new selection for the holidays.
Stanley Kubrick's new film, The Shining, based on Stephen King's novel, opens today. After a year of build-up, it is a letdown. For The Shining to work, you must forget you're in a movie. You must be absorbed into another world. You must be made willing to discard reality. But Kubrick keeps reminding us that it's only a movie. He does this by interrupting the story with full-screen titles like 8 a.m. or Tuesday. They're meaningless.
Only it isn't a movie, it's for real.
To the Houston Astros. By the time you receive this cassette, I will have kidnapped one of your ladies. Now it's time for you to pay me the money that you owe me.
Hello?
Mr. Bannister,
This is he?
we have your wife.
How is she?
She's all right for now. I know the cops are listening, so we'll keep this short. We want 600,000 in old 20s.
It's impossible. No one can raise that amount of cash on short notice.
Hey, this is yours.
Oh, sweetheart, you know how much I love Prince. Is that for me?
Sure.
My dress is on fire!
A maniac is blowing up roller coasters. And a holiday weekend is about to become a nightmare of devastation.
Get out of that car!
Can anyone stop the death of Ocean View Park?
We're a husband and wife roller coaster riding team. We grew up riding roller coasters, and we love them.
We've done awful things together.
When she was bad.
It opens and closes your garage door from inside your car. Automatic garage door opener furnished by Alliance. Retail value, $269.
Be prepared for any road hazard or emergency condition during our spectacular CB clearance sale.
Join Rip Taylor in the $1.98 Beauty Show tonight at 7:30.
The trick is to smile a lot.
Think of all the great faces you can make.
That doesn't necessarily make him a bad person.
Be what you are, my friend, or live a good life. Yeah. Cisco Kid was a friend of mine, yeah.
What were you just telling me?
I told you
Uh-huh.
that I love Michael.
You love Michael. Well, would you like to... I think it's all right. Would you like to give Michael a kiss on the cheek? I don't think you mind. Would you mind, Michael? There you go!
Married bubbles and peppermint canes and 1,000 other delights. Santa Claus, the Son of God. Say a prayer for the wind.
Well, by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and women warm, I've been kicked around since I was born.
I've got a date to go to a disco tonight. Could you teach me some steps?
Munchie, my man, you've come to the right place. Stick, please.
The very popular and very lucrative new business called disco. It's bigger than Elvis, bigger than the Beatles. There are more than 6,000 discos spread all across the country.
Stop the train! Somebody stop the train!
Tonight, 3 little kids, one of them possibly as young as 7 years old, are being tracked down by Fraser police after derailing a train earlier today.
Too bad we can't go on the ice planet, Muffet.
It's Christmas Eve around the world, but in 2 area sites, the search is on for murderers.
And don't forget, it makes a great gift. Ready, aim, Christmas.
Real beer?
Yeah.
Get all that fur on you.
Yeah, that's Santa's beard.
Well, I would like a Dynaflight Boeing 727 Eastern Airline. Then I want a fast wing from Wolco's.
Yeah?
Junker J-U-87B.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near?
More ties, more cufflinks. What can you give your favorite fella for Christmas? Well, here's what, a very special dress shirt.
Disco t-shirts, electronic ones with little lights that flash.
It won't be long now, and all those presents piled under the tree will be opened to reveal their wonderful contents. It's not the quantity of gifts we receive, it's the intent of the giver that really makes the gift worthwhile.
I know that there's love inside me, 'cause I feel so alive. This morning I woke up singing, I don't even know why.
One of our panelists says they don't look down on prostitutes, even though they were once punched out by an irate hooker. Who looks like they've been punched out by a hooker?
Oh, wow.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's Bob Pioni.
You think it's Robert Pine over
yeah.
here? All right. Conrad Bain thinks it is Robert Pine, our man from Chips. It's worth $300.
You know, Mr. Bradbury, I have been a fan of yours for many years.
Thanks a lot, but you don't look that old.
Did you know, Mr. Bradbury, that I was originally cast for C-3PO in Star Wars?
No kidding. What happened?
Well, it turned out that R2-D2 owns 51% of the film, and he wanted something in gold.
All right.
Excuse me, sir.
What can I do for you?
Perhaps you two can explain.
Show us the way to get out of this world, for that's where everything is.
You know, that's the 7th, 8th time I've seen Star Wars. It just gets better and better. I mean, beginning to like Darth Vader.
We're Darth Vader's Raiders, and we can't believe the things that you do. Princess Leia, our goose is cooked, unless we lift off of the star.
You startled me just now. Go ahead, who are you?
I am from the planet Carthoid, a billion light years away.
You're from outer space, and you use gasoline? Where do you get it?
Same place everybody else does, from the Arabs.
Oh, yeah.
You have all space to have to fix a little.
You said
got
your
it, Billy.
mama ship. Mama ship was nearby.
I like the USA. I like the USA. Ooh, it's better than Russia or China. Ooh, it's better than Yugoslav. Thank you.
At one time, imported oil was no problem to America.
Contestants, lock in your answers right now. You're looking for the star who doesn't look down on prostitutes, even though they were punched out by a hooker. Everybody made their choice? Okay, who do you say it is? Everybody thinks it's Bob.
Yeah.
Really?
What does that say?
I don't know, but let's find out if it is you. If it is, they're going to get all the money over here. We'll split it 3 ways. And no, Ann Lockhart is who it's about.
I'm going to take this opportunity to do my comedy routine, and what better audience than my family, hey? Wayne, you're not going to tell those silly, corny jokes, are you?
I went to a party. The girl was staring in my eyes, and she said to me, "Oh, wow." I said, "I'm not oh, wow, I'm Ling Wow." She said, "Far out." No, far east.
In Japan, the hand can be used like a knife.
Hilly Rose invites you to join him for Oriental-style food at the Grandview Gardens.
I have a person who works for me who's Chinese, and he has the worst
slave,
accent I've ever heard in my life. So when I imitate him, you'll know who I'm doing. Anyway, he went to the zoo the other day, and he came back, and he had seen the king of the jungle there. And he said, "Oh, miss, you should have seen the big
lion. Lion O'Neill. Ryan O'Neill?
Ryan O'Neill. You got it anyway.
At 11 o'clock tonight, a new weapon.
For the look of today.
What's the most fun sale you ever made? Where just something wacky happened?
Well, most fun sale was to O.J. Simpson.
Really?
I loved working with him, yeah, because he spoke to everyone. Everybody loved him. We drove around. He waved to people. They loved to see him. It was really fun.
What do you want to kill me for?
You mean you don't really know, huh?
No! I'm gonna die. I don't even know why.
A hospital interview with Evel Knievel.
He will do the surgery. But Mr. Perry doesn't know that.
You did. You performed that operation.
I performed the operation, yes.
Beginning to end.
That's right.
What if I were to tell you that it wasn't Rob who did the surgery, that it was Penn who did the surgery?
I'd be surprised, but that's never been the case. That's never been the case.
Did you tell Perry that you were going to do the surgery?
No, I did not.
But actually, you were doing the surgery. He handled the knife all the way.
That is correct. That is what I mean.
Deliveries have been done by taxi drivers, by policemen, and babies have been born without any assistance at all. There's no particular requirement that it has to be a qualified obstetrician.
Dr. Rob, is there no problem about ghost surgery? Do you think the whole business of ghost surgery is overstated?
Ghost surgery only occurs when the patient's asleep.
Well, I think there are different kinds of ghost surgery.
In your opinion, did the doctors therefore contribute to Elvis Presley's death?
He'd either have to be a retarded alligator not to notice that.
My hair is gray, my coat is tan, my pants are black.
There's music and love all around me. Oh, yes.
I'll tell you what, I want to show you a photograph, and I'm sure you'll recognize the World Trade Center right there in New York City.
Yeah,
it's
the
a
Twin Towers.
113-story climb. Our first guest, okay, jumped off the World Trade Center.
No, I wouldn't do it. You got
All
your
right,
money
let's
back.
meet him right now.
He takes on the legend Ray Charles in the second Barry Manilow special.
693, you are indeed a player.
All of our departing contestants will receive the home game version of the new Tic-Tac-Toe. It's as much fun playing it as watching it on TV. And Fuzzbuster 2, new electronic radar monitor with a multiband, keeps drivers alert and aware of their speed, furnished by Electrolert.
Lava Light, the decorated light of a million moving shapes. Its colorful, never-ending patterns add glamour and interest to any setting. 12 beautiful styles. Lava Light.
And maybe I'll even pop in at your home for dinner and crack your back. By that time, you should know Susie pretty well. And I do hope that you feel that she's, oh, what a gal. Thanks for joining us.
Tom Gerhardt shows different ways ladies can style their hair on News Center 8. Join Dave, Mike, and Jan Monday at noon.
That's it.
Ida, the bionic supermom, really has her hands full when Gary's parents move to Miami. Share the laughs on Rhoda next.